Well, good morning. This is Wander on day 143 of my Appalachian Trail journey. We did an unusual thing. We jumped up to Maine. This is Maine Route 26. And I'm going to head northbound here. Brother John is right there dropping me off. And due to the complications of a very long day that we originally had planned for today that was going to be impossible to do in one day, we're picking up this section of the trail, then we'll have to readjust and pick up the other section later. But anyhow, we're up in Maine right now. There's a big AT sign right there, which is pretty neat. And so that being said, let me get going. And it's a 10.3 mile day, but a big mountain climb. So we'll see how fast I go or what the speed is, whatever, all that good stuff. So I'll bring it back when I find something interesting. Sign here, this trail is maintained by volunteers, Maine Appalachian Trail Club. All right, walking on some of these bog boards. Somebody told the real name for these are trail puncheons. There's a little water feature. Let's see if I can get across this thing safely. It's kind of wobbly. And another little river there. All right, I'm going to put you away so I can concentrate on balance. So came to this junction, just right off the bat. Appalachian Trail, Upper Junction, Table Rock, 0.8, Baldpate, West Peak, Baldpate, East Peak, 3.7, and it's downhill from there, I think. East Bee Hill Road is where I'm headed to, 10.1 miles. And there's a trail going off that direction. But we want to go this way. So here's a little water feature for you. Comes down there, comes through here, and heads on down. And I've got to cross this to continue on up. All right, almost missed the sign. Baldpate Lean-To, 200 yards, AT North. So that's the trail to the lean-to. Here in Maine they call them lean-tos instead of huts or shelters. All right, continue going up. Okay, I made it to the top of Baldpate Mountain, West Peak, elevation 3662. 3 miles and 3.10 miles. Took me 2 hours and 22 minutes to get up here. Now I go down a little bit, not too much, back up a little bit to the other Baldpate Mountain. If that was west, then it's east. I think we got a view coming up, so just hang in there for a second. Kind of hazy out still today. Well, yeah, I bet I gotta go up over that. Because that's the only tall mountain around. Alright. Let me get down below tree line. The sun's kind of hot up here. One more time. Let you see this. And that is where I gotta go, up there. We got a ladder to take us down here. Alright, let's see how this works. So I just came out of the mountain there onto this wide open area. And crossing this rock face. And I'm heading up there. I can see a cairn up there, it looks like. So that's where I'm headed. Eventually up on top of there. Like I said, so we got a cairn here and a cairn there. Let's see, are they pointing to somewhere? Oh, there's a cairn up ahead. Okay. Now we got multiple cairns. And you also got white blazes. So you got all these wide open areas. Might look like it go there, but you got a cairn here with a white blaze. There's a little cairn tucked under the trees here. It's right there. So it kind of takes you through this way. There's a block of cairns there. There's a cairn there. So when you got areas like this, you just follow cairns. All right, I want to show you something here. And it didn't stop, it kept going. Alright, so that's looking back over where I came from. Came down over that peak. And then heading up there. Okay, so here's the climb. Right out in the open. All the way up. Okay. Reaching the top of Baldpate Knob or East Peak. Something like that. Let's see what the sign says. Grafton Loop Trail. Okay. Let's go up here and get a picture. Alright, so I'm up here at the top of Baldpate Mountain, East Peak. Elevation 3812. Going to East Bee Hill Road, 6.3 miles downhill. Baldpate Mountain West Peak was that one over there that I came over. Alright, headed this way. Alright, this is looking on the east side of East Baldpate Mountain. Now there's a neat little hill that I can only assume we go over because there's cairns up there. So we'll go down and back up. Well, I'm on top of this little no-name knob here. The wind's blowing, sorry. But the view's pretty good up here. There's a metal frame ladder to help you get down off this slick, wet rock. Alright, more descent to come. Yeah, I'm just going to stop by this little stream here and get me some water. Alright, here's a little water feature for you to finish out the day. Heads down that way and I'll get some more down there. Okay, so it comes down here. Flows across here, and I got to get across there because the trail goes, oh, up there somewhere. Interesting. How do I get up there? I don't know. And then it goes down this gorge. Down there.
Okay, let's see if I can get across and up. Okay, it looks like this is the place to go up. There's your little water feature. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so that was Dunn Falls and Dunn Notch, fragile area. Okay, that's pretty scenic. Now, turning the camera around and looking up, I gotta go up there. Okay, don't know how much you can see through the trees. Water's coming down, flows down there. Water's not clear. I don't know if they got construction up on the road up there. Maybe they're impacting that or something. I don't know. Anyhow, almost done. Okay, one more shot. Okay, here's the road sign just before we get out. Appalachian Trail, Ball Tate, East Peak 6.3. Highway 26, that's where we started at, 10.1 miles. Alright. Looks like we got to cross this river, then head up there. Okay, final climb to the top there. There's Brother John up there waiting for me. Alright. They would give you one last climb at the end, wouldn't they? Alright. Wow. Yeah, they got that road closed down there for sure. Yeah. They got it closed from the other side.